It's going to be 4 all right. Sweet timing. Struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. Had to play at that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. Such a wonderful crowd and to watch their favorite players. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Beats him, all ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Missing his line there, wide signal. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. not going to miss out on those. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Oh, he's clubbed that for a 6. That's a great hit. That was a stunning shot. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Lovely timing. Ball hitting the sweet spot.
इसमें एचडीबी ज़्यादा करती है।
कितना कर देगी?
एचडीबी 90 तक कर देती है। चलो एचडीबी ही कम, फाइनेंस कंपनी ऐसी है
लोग देख लेते हैं ना कितने की आएगी।
जो कॉमर्स में ज़्यादा करती है।
ये तो प्राइवेट है।
हाँ प्राइवेट पे ही बता रहा हूँ।
24,000 रुपये सैलरी है, 2,500 रुपये की किस्त चल रही है, तो 20 ही रह गई, तो उसमें
हो जाएगी।
बता दाम कम कितनी आएगी इस बार।
Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good stuff. Seems a certain boundary.
इसका रहेगा 30 के आसपास, 30 से कम रहेगा, 26 का।
Poor running between the wickets. Really poor. No, that that's lovely timing. The ball racing to the boundary. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are.
इंडिया का तो इंडिया का हाँ इंडिया लगभग 140 के आसपास का भी डाउन किया मगर कम से कम नहीं चलता है
Spin it back, I think that's a good move. Tracking delivery almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That's high in the air. Well, oh, that's a jaffa. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough.
मैं दे रहा हूँ ना जवाब तुम दोगे मैं दे रहा हूँ ग्रुप में जवाब
The close-in fielders should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Up in the air. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. He looks in good touch. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's the beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach with the ball to collect it. That's high in the air. Super catch. One of the very best we've seen so far in the tournament. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Squeeze a single there, good running. Nailed it. Absolutely. Perfect throw. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Absolutely unbelievable. And there comes the celebration, and the crowd loves it. Must be so disappointed with that shot. It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. That was a stunning shot. Good loud appeal. The umpire thinks otherwise. and he decides not to take the review. Well, the captain has been very smart with the bowling changes. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Masterful. That ball deserved a boundary. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
20 के एवरेज से ले रही है 20 का चाहिए 120 का चाहिए घट गया ना तो अभी घटाई 2 से 3
He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose.
हार लगे
That's a six. The power is extraordinary.
छक्के बहुत लंबे मार रहा है इस ओवर में बहुत हैवी हैवी छक्के मार रहा है
Just hit that exactly where he wanted to. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. That was a stunning shot. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into great position, got it from the meat of the bat. championship. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a 6. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. That was a stunning shot. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. That's gone high. Good shot for a single. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. What a beat of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch.
నుంచి
दिमाग में आ रही है कि
It's a great joy for the bowlers to see the stumps castled in that way.
पता लगा पहले बैटिंग में क्या है।
और वेस्ट इंडीज 182 रन नॉट 185 रन वैसे मार देगा।
The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Edged but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Up in the air, turned away for a single. Oh, that must be out. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Last ball coming up. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest.